So Blake Lively dropped her amended complaint at the midnight hour last night, and you are not going to believe how deranged it actually is. Guys, I have been combing over the lawsuit, and there's just so much. It's so honestly, it's written as badly as that rooftop scene, that her and Ryan Reynolds decided to take a stab at. But I before I get into that, and because there's a lot to go through, and I may do some of it in subsequent videos because it's just too much. If you hear my dog, just ignore it. But Justin Baldoni's lawyer, Brian Friedman, has made a response to this amended lawsuit. So I want to get into that. But not only has he responded, but so has her attorney. So it says Justin Baldoni's lawyers slam Blake Lively's claim he made other women uncomfortable on set. And it's actually laughable once you see what's in her amended lawsuit. And because where are these women at? They sure didn't want to join you in your little campaign. Justin Baldoni's legal team is responding to Blake Lively's new allegations, claiming that he made other women uncomfortable on the set of It Ends With Us. Our clients have been transparent in providing receipts, real time documents, and video showing a completely different story than what has been manipulated and cherry picked to the media. Baldoni's lawyer, Brian Friedman, said in a statement to Us Weekly on Wednesday, February 19th, today. Our clients have taken this matter and these issues very seriously, notwithstanding the jokes made publicly by the plaintiff and her husband, referring to Saturday Night Live. And I actually was the first person to report on this. He went on Billy Bush, and literally while I was watching it, I was like filming and trying to gather the receipts. So if you haven't seen that video, I will make sure that I link it at the end. The statement continued. Her underwhelming amended complaint is filled with unsubstantial hearsay of unnamed persons who are clearly no longer willing to come forward or publicly support her claims. Since documents do not lie and people do, the upcoming depositions of those who initially supported Miss Lively's false claims and those who are witnesses to her own behavior will be enlightening. What is truly uncomfortable here is Ms. Lively's lack of actual evidence. Now, there's two things I have to point out that I'm very excited about. Yes, I'm very excited. If you don't know, I'm Team Justin. And in fact, yeah, I've showed you guys this. I'll show it really quickly. Even on my merch shop, yes, I'm talking about that really quickly. Even on my merch shop, okay, I have a whole Team Justin collection that I've created. I've shown you guys. I'll talk about it more at the end. But yeah, my Justice Dragon, and it ends with court. But let's get back into this story. Like I am very much in Team Justin's camp. I didn't know anything about Blake Lively or Ryan Reynolds before this. I didn't even know much about Taylor Swift. I surely didn't know anything about this movie, It Ends With Us, or Justin Baldoni. I have no skin in the game. I'm not a fan of any person, okay? I can support or like something that someone does, but I'm grown. I'm 43. I don't have energy or time to be any other human being's fan. Okay. So what I do is I look at the evidence, I look at the behavior, I'm going back and gathering receipts. And when I start to put all that together, well, I form an opinion. And that opinion is that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are full of shite. So, and I'm excited because he is clearly talking about the depositions. The depositions are really going to tell the truth. And not only that, discovery, getting all the her text messages, getting all of that information. And that is what we want. We really do not want to settle. I pray they do not. Like, you cannot settle. They would have to admit that they lied about the whole thing. I don't see Blake Lively admitting anything. Then they would have to go. We have to see the text messages with the New York Times. I don't even think they would be able to settle. The New York Times would have to confess that they knew this was a lie. They would have to confess. Why would they do that? Right? When they've dug their heels in and really dug their own graves. So that's the first point I'm excited about. But then also her lack of evidence. They were touting this as though she had all of these things that she was going to present. I mean, I knew it was BS, and most likely you did as well. But here we go. We get this amended complaint, and it actually makes her look worse. Like, that's how delusional these people are. But I'll continue. Lively's attorneys filed an amended complaint against Baldoni, 41, and Wayfair Studios producing partner Jamie Heath, and more on Tuesday, February 18th. According to the documents obtained by Miss Lively by us, Lively 37 claimed that she was not the only one who raised sexual harassment concerns regarding Baldoni. But where they at? Where are all the people that are claiming this? They didn't want to join you, sis. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys something from the lawsuit that's going to make you laugh. The amended complaint details the corroboration that backs up Blake's original sexual harassment and retaliation concerns, including that one, Justin Baldoni and Jamie Heath made other women uncomfortable on set, and two, other women confided in Blake about their discomfort and fear of coming forward, and their concern about the current public vitriol, a spokesperson for Lively told us in the statement on Tuesday. The new filing also details that a Sony representative spoke to Baldoni about the concerns and that Baldoni responded, including by reaching out to one of the other women who complained to reassure her that he heard her and promised to make adjustments. Where's the evidence of that? You're just talking. You're just talking. Why isn't it in the lawsuit? Where's the evidence? Where's the receipt? I don't see anything. So that person needs to be deposed, just like everyone else, including Taylor Swift. Lively and Baldoni's legal drama. Okay, we don't need to go into all of that. He's called it false, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now, Lively denied the allegations and in a statement shared by her legal team referred to Baldoni's suit as another chapter in the abuser's playbook. Now, I think they made the statement when he filed his lawsuit against her initially. This is an age-old story. A woman speaks up with concrete evidence of sexual harassment and retaliation, and the abuser attempts to turn the tables on the victim, the statement read. That is what experts call DARVO, deny, attack, reverse, victim offender. The strategy of attacking the woman is desperate. It does not refute the evidence of Miss Lively's complaint, and it will fail. There is no evidence in your complaint. There is no evidence. Okay, now let me show you something really diabolical in here. Oh, and before I show you this, I hop back on X because I want to show you it from there. If you're not following me on X, all of my socials are below, but you're going to want to follow me on X at Real Melanie King, as well as TikTok, please. But Inner City Press is who dropped this. If you guys don't know who he is, Matthew is a reporter for the Southern District of New York. He's an independent journalist. Because they do not allow cameras in the courtroom, he is the one that will report live, like on the Diddy trial. Like, there's so many things he reports on. It's just every case that's going on pretty much in the Southern District of New York. So he dropped it. He's the one that you can get the full document from. See, now he's talking about Eric Adams. He's detailing that. I'm trying to find when he dropped it late last night. We were all waiting. Here it is. So Lively docket filed at midnight. Here's the table of contents. And then, so he is the person. I just want to give credit. And if you can give Matthew any support, I support him on Patreon as well as his Substack. Because this guy is doing a lot of work by himself, and he faces a lot of challenges while doing it. Okay, so we're on my thing. All right, so this is just me posting a couple other things. Oh yeah, child, I've been posting about the Macrones. I'm not going to give you that tea right here, but I wanted to show you, guys, look what somebody did, and I had to repost it with the Macrones. So here is, okay. I put Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are the bottom of the barrel. Excuse typos, it was late. They actually, they actually bang the amendment lawsuit. I think they actually bang the amended lawsuit with his own words as a quote. I meant begin the lawsuit with his own words as a quote. Absolutely psychopathic. So this is the statement, and this is something that he's that his own words, basically. That is how they started. And it's like, are you confident enough to listen to the women in your life, to hear their ideas, to why is this going gray? I don't know why that went gray. To listen to their ideas, to uphold their English, blah, 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 blah. I just find it funny that Justin Baldoni was a male feminist, and he is the one that is going through this and has the potential to bring down Hollywood. That's a whole kind of thing that needs analysis at some point. But yeah, it's just apropos that he really believes in women, and he's really been as a champion, as a podcast, he's making movies that kind of show the struggle of women, and then he is the one that gets me too'd. Okay, falsely me too, in my opinion, and the vast majority of people's opinions. Now, uh, this is what I put. Blake Lively couldn't get anyone else to join her amended lawsuit, but instead they offer up the equivalent of thoughts and prayers. It's about as believable as that rooftop scene. So I want to read what they put. Thus, this amended complaint does not refer to certain witnesses. This is from Blake Lively's team by name, nor does it provide screenshots of their text messages. Importantly, however, these witnesses have given Ms. Lively permission to share the substance of their communication in this amended complaint as contained herein, and they will testify and produce responsive documents in the discovery process. They're so confident about this, but they don't want to be included. Smells like BS. Fresh BS. I posted this. Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's lawyer right now. He about to make a bag off of these idiots, and I stand firm on that. Now, if you are Team Baldoni, which I assume because you're watching this, or maybe you don't care, but understand, I think if you're, especially I see a lot of guys that don't care, please go to Critical Drinker's latest post, which was about this. It is absolutely hilarious. If you guys don't know who Critical Drinker is, he is a film critic, but he goes in on all of the weirdness and wokeness and just, I mean, body slams so many of these studios, especially Disney and Marvel, because a lot of guys are really upset because they were Marvel fans. They that was their lifeblood, and also with Star Wars. And Disney has just taken a wrecking ball to it and made it into a bunch of woke feminist nonsense that men cannot relate to. And it's the way he presents it, guys, comedy gold. And maybe I'll do a reaction to it. Actually, I may do a reaction. But here's my Team Justin merch. If you haven't seen it, the link will be in the description box, as well as the pinned comment to this video. But there I'm showing you my Justice Dragon. I created every single one of these designs myself. You can only get them here. And then I have my It Ends with Court merch as well. If you want to get those, make sure you check it out. And to support the channel, you can also cash at me to support the work we have going on over here. And with that, I'll see you real soon.